Two triangle towns placed in the top 10 best places to live in America, but it's not Raleigh. We will take a look at both Cary and Apex, North Carolina to see why they made the top 10, as well as the main reason why locals may challenge this ranking, provide some key differences between the two towns, and we will reveal the shocking drop that the former top 10 cities of Raleigh and Charlotte took. So for the 2025 to 2026 U.S. News & World Report Best Places to Live ranking, Cary came in at number 5 overall and Apex came in at number 7, both with an overall score of 6.9 that shows how close these two towns ranked. To provide the metrics associated with the rankings, Cary has a population of 175,000 to Apex's 65,000. Cary has an average commute time of 20 minutes to Apex's 22 minutes, and a median household income of $133,000 to Apex's $136,000. Rental prices in Cary average $1,400 to Apex at $1,450. But the biggest difference is in the home prices, as Cary's median home value is quite a bit higher than Apex at $499,000. Cary and Apex are two of Raleigh's largest suburbs and are both immediately west of Raleigh. And yes, you should believe the hype. They are both incredible places to live, especially from a quality of life perspective. Both have amazing park systems, and I want to emphasize this because I'm not sure I could dream up much better recreational spots to enjoy. Both have large lakes with walking trails in Bond Park, Lake Crabtree, and the Apex Community Park, as well as the large Jordan Lake, which allows motorized boating. Cary just opened its prized downtown Cary Park, which has unique playgrounds, an open area for concerts and events, a dog park, and even a bar. And each have top-notch sports facilities for youth and adult sports. Both towns are also known for having large draws to their historic downtowns, which offer a small town vibe but have plenty of great restaurant and bar options, and most of the businesses are small and local. They also both have really great restaurants as a whole, and Cary especially is known for offering a diversity of international style restaurants if you enjoy branching out. Neighborhoods are another area where both of these suburbs are very strong, as they have some of the most sought after neighborhoods in the entire triangle. Neighborhoods like Prestonwood, Lockmere, Bella Casa, and Scotts Mill are just a few that are great, especially for families. And schools go right with the neighborhoods, as public schools in both Cary and Apex are among some of the best in the entire Wake County public school system. But perhaps the best characteristic of both of these towns is their location within the triangle, as you can get anywhere in 20 to 30 minutes, and you're able to easily enjoy places like the Lenovo Center, where the Hurricanes play, the NC State Wolfpack Carter Finley Stadium, and the fairgrounds in general. Their proximity to Research Triangle Park is also a major draw, as many residents do work there, which has attributed to both Cary and Apex having pretty high median household incomes. Now, there is a downside, and one that honestly seems like it was not fully captured in the ranking, and that's the housing costs. Both suburbs are the most expensive areas in the triangle, with the exception of portions of Raleigh inside and around the Beltline. And it's the main complaint of the two towns by locals, as the prices just keep rising. The average home values for both are regularly in the $600,000 to $700,000 range, and what you get for that average price is typically an older home that needs some work, as newer or remodeled homes typically go for well over $1 million. Competition is higher in Apex and Cary relative to the rest of the triangle, especially in the neighborhoods that are assigned to the most popular schools. So if you want to live in Cary or Apex, be prepared to pay more for a house than anywhere else nearby. Now, between Cary and Apex, there are a few key differences, but before we get there, if you want to see homes in Apex, Cary, or anywhere else in the triangle, our team would love to help you. First off, Cary is regularly more expensive than Apex. Not by a ton, but its average home price is regularly $20,000 to $30,000 lower than Cary's and $15 to $20 a square foot less. So you get more for your money in Apex. Now, both towns have great park systems as mentioned, but there really isn't a comparison to Cary's parks and commitment to aesthetics. There are literally parks everywhere, and Cary's roadways and shopping centers are pristinely landscaped and maintained. Apex is also beautiful, so this isn't a knock against Apex at all, but Cary is just on another level. So while you do pay a high price for Cary, you get a more upscale experience. And the last main comparison is that Cary's location is in a slightly better spot than Apex, as you can use back roads to get into Research Triangle Park and downtown Raleigh. Both locations are crowded as a whole, but the one disadvantage that Apex has is its reliance more so on the major highways of Highway 55 and US 1, which notoriously back up during rush hour and honestly other times as well. So there are pros and cons to both places that fit some better than others. But again, both places are really great places to live. Now let's talk about where Raleigh and Charlotte fell. And this is very interesting to me. Charlotte and Raleigh were both ranked in the top 10 last year at number 5 and number 6 respectively. And while many figured there would be a drop due to the rising home prices from their rise in popularity, I don't think anyone would have predicted this. Raleigh dropped all the way down to number 155, which is a massive tumble, but nothing compared to Charlotte's drop, who fell all the way to number 313. And notably, Durham also fell to number 202. As mentioned, home prices have been on the rise in both cities, and honestly, it probably took a couple years for the rankings to recognize the stats. But the methodology utilized certainly shifted and favored smaller cities and towns, as there aren't any major cities even in the top 25, whereas last year they made up the majority. So does that mean Raleigh and Charlotte are now bad places to live? Definitely not, but the rankings certainly show the public's interest moving more so towards the suburbs versus the major cities. If you're interested in learning more about Cary and Apex, please check out our latest videos above. Thank you for watching.